The BC Farmers Market Nutrition Coupon Program provides access to fresh, local vegetables, fruits, eggs, dairy, fresh herbs, nuts, vegetable and fruit plants, and meat and fish to lower income families, seniors and elders, and pregnant people. This program is supported by the Province of British Columbia and the Provincial Health Services Authority. We have created a series of tutorial videos for community partners and farmers markets, as well as for vendors who accept coupons and participants who receive coupons. This video is designed for farmers markets who accept coupons. In it, I will go over how to get started, food literacy skill building, reporting, mailing back your coupons, tracking your progress, and supports we offer. As a farmers market, you are responsible for ensuring the success of the program at your market and redeeming coupons that are spent by participants to reimburse your vendors. Before the program starts, you will receive a package from us containing your vendor signs, weekly labels for redeemed coupons when you're mailing them back, coupon packing slips, return mailing labels, so no more clicking on a link to print that off yourself, vendor brochures, and an explainer for non-eligible vendors. Getting started. To get started, you must first orient all of your vendors, even those who don't sell eligible items. It's important that everyone at the market understands the program in case a participant approaches them with a question. We ask that you emphasise eligible items, which are, for the green coupons, fresh vegetables, fruits, eggs, dairy, fresh herbs, nuts, vegetable and fruit plants, which is new in 2021, and for the blue coupons, all of those items plus meat and fish. Next, identify and enrol vendors who sell eligible items using the form that we provide you. We need to get this information from you so we can count how many farmers and producers benefited from the program each year. This is great data for the Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Fisheries and our organisation. Plus, if you end up having an issue with a vendor not accepting coupons or following the rules, although this is rare, you have an agreement to back you up that they have signed. There is a box to check on this form if vendors wish to receive communications from us, and you can reassure them that if this isn't checked, we don't add their contact information to our list, nor do we share this information externally. While you are enrolling your vendors, we recommend that you fill in the year-end vendor report as you go to make things easier for you at the end of the season. Give vendors who sell eligible items a sign to display at their market booth, unless you are having someone else put them up at the beginning of each market. Make sure the signs are clearly displayed on the outside of the vendor booth each market day and not at the register. We have heard from participants that if the sign isn't visible from outside and is instead put up near the cash register, they might not know that they can use their coupons at that vendor and are reluctant to go and ask. So make sure you let them know this when you hand them out, and to have someone check at the beginning of each market day that the signs are displayed clearly. In 2020, we started the process of sending out flags to markets in the program. This is that big blue flag that is a little bit hard to put together and can be either stabbed into the ground where there's grass or tied to the side of a tent. Be sure to display this clearly at the entrance to your market to show that you participate in this program. Any markets that are new to the program this year will be sent a flag as well. If you have an online farmers market, remind vendors to accept coupons online for equity reasons, and if you need help setting this up, please let us know. We have worked with Local Line to have this feature enabled on those stores, and are happy to work with any other platforms you might be using to try and come to a solution. Set up a reimbursement system with your vendors. We recommend you set up one system for all vendors, and that vendors also participate in that conversation so they know how they will be getting reimbursed for any coupons spent at their stall. Some markets pay weekly cash, monthly checks, issue refunds on their point of sale machine, send Interact transfers, or even issue one big check at the end of the season. This is completely up to the market to decide, and we check your funds weekly to make sure you have enough money to pay your vendors throughout the season. And at the beginning of June, we will issue you a payment that is approximately 1/3 of what we expect you to redeem throughout the season to get you started. We also ask that throughout the season, you remain mindful that everyone comes from all walks of life and backgrounds, and there is no one image for a coupon participant. We ask that you and your vendors do not discriminate against anyone based on race, religion, gender, sexuality, disability, or anything else that may create barriers to the program. Food literacy skill building. This part of the program is shared between community partners and farmers markets, and there are many things that the farmers market can do to play a role. Once we are able to gather in person again more safely, you might consider doing things like market tours for all and inviting FMNCP participants to attend, chef demonstrations at the market and also telling FMNCP participants to join, sending your newsletter and social media information to the community partner so they and the participants can follow the market's activity, or even attending the community partner's orientation to introduce yourself and the market to their participants. Reporting. Every week, we will ask you to submit a report to us to tell us how many coupons your market redeemed. Even if you didn't get any coupons at your market that week, or if your market runs bi-weekly or monthly, please report a 0, as we need to know this to make sure that our data is up to date and that you are also running the program along and getting paid accurately. We will send you a direct email reminder to do this, which will have the form embedded, as well as a link to open up in your browser. These reports are used to not only track redemption throughout the season, but also to issue your market funds throughout the season, so it is important that these are done on time and kept up to date. On Mondays, we use this to see how many coupons your market has redeemed, how much we have already paid you, and top you up accordingly. We always try to make sure that you have more money in your account than has been redeemed, so you don't get stuck on a busy weekend unable to pay your vendors. So please make sure you get those reports in every single week. In the middle of the season, we also ask you to distribute vendor quick surveys to anyone who receives coupons. We have these available electronically and for print, and we'll remind you to send these out in August. Coming up on the final months of the program, or once your market has closed, we will send you a reminder to send us your year-end vendor report so we can capture that data. This is where that tip from earlier on filling out as you go comes in handy, as it is already there for you and you won't have to go back through all those forms. Once we get this back from you, as well as your weekly reports and your physical coupons, which I will talk about in the next section, we will send you 2 things. A statement that outlines the finances for the season, how many coupons you redeemed, what we paid you, and any balance owing to us or us owing to you. And then either an invoice if you owe us funds, or a TellPay transfer if we need to give you one final payment to wrap up the season. Mailing back your coupons. At the end of every month, we need markets to mail back your coupons for auditing purposes. To do this, separate coupons by week and apply the sticky label that was sent to you. Complete the packing slip that was sent to you for that month. Bundle your coupons for the month and pack them carefully so they will make it safely and intact to Vancouver. Tape a prepaid mailing label to the top of your parcel that was also mailed to you. Make note of a return address as well, just in case. Head to Canada Post and drop them off so they can make their way back to us. We will send you reminders at the end of every month in your weekly reporting emails to do this, and we recommend you pop it in your calendar as well. The main thing to remember is that when these coupons come back to us, we cross-reference them with the online reports and count them ourselves. So please make sure they are packed up neatly and tidily, and it's really clear what week they're from, what market they're from, and how many coupons are inside each bundle. Tracking your progress. When you submit your reports to us, this information is pulled into a spreadsheet and then another spreadsheet to create the FMNCP dashboard. And this year, we also have regional dashboards available to you. To locate the dashboard, head to bcfarmersmarket.org and navigate your way to the partner portal. Click on Dashboard and then select whatever year you're wanting to look at. This will open up a Google Sheet. All of the cells are locked, so don't worry about changing anything, you won't be able to. What you will see on your first page here is the overall provincial redemption, so you can see what's happening across the province. This is the 2020 dashboard, so it may look different when you're looking at this early on in the season. You'll be able to see overall redemptions throughout the province and see what was happening the same time last year. Now, obviously, we had less redemption because of COVID, but we're still so happy with the results that we got. If you scroll down on this first page, you can take a look at your community's redemption. Click on the drop down, select your community, and it will populate a chart that shows how many coupons came into your farmers market. If you have more than one farmers market in your community, they will both be displayed first, and then how many coupons have been distributed by the community partner. And again, if you have multiple community partners, that will be displayed here as well. You can also see how many spots are in your community. This is especially handy for the farmers market because it will give you an idea of what you might be able to expect in the coming weeks. The other tabs down below show you more detailed information. For farmers markets, if you're interested in seeing how much you have been paid or what you will be paid, you can have a look at the Farmers Market Finances tab. Scroll down to locate your market. Let's just look at Clearwater again. You'll be able to see that the number of coupons you have redeemed fills in here, the dollar value comes here. You can see the total allocation for your market, and then what percentage of that has been redeemed. And if you scroll along to the right, you can see the dates that we issued you various payments and the total that we have paid you. So this is what we use to pay you every week. So it's really important that you do get those reports in on time so we can see what you may need. Now, if you want to take a look at your weekly reports and see that your numbers are lining up okay with what you've submitted to us versus what you might have in your books after some revisions, if that happens, you can have a look at the Markets or Partners tab. So if you click on Markets, you'll be able to scroll down and locate your market, highlight yourself, and then you can go across and see what you reported each week. You can see the total, and this very last column shows you the number of reports. So if you get to the end of the season, you'll be able to see if you have any missing and whether or not this is because you've already closed and you wouldn't be reporting for those final weeks, or if you do need to go back and submit something. Exactly the same with the partners. You can click on the Partners tab, find your program, highlight it, and see what results you have. Now, community partners, this number might look very high. That's okay. You report on the number of sheets you distributed, and when it comes into the dashboard, this number is multiplied by 7, which is the number of coupons that are in each sheet, so we can easily compare against what was redeemed at the farmers market. The Totals tab and the Community tab aren't something that you'll probably look at. This is just what displays the information in this first provincial dashboard here.
So don't worry about those ones, but feel free to take a look if you want to see how it's all calculated and displayed. If you do notice, for example, when you're looking through these weekly numbers, that something is wrong, you will be able to edit that. Either send me an email and I can make the change for you, or find the email confirmation that you were sent after submitting your form and click Edit Response. The dashboard is a great tool for you to see how things are going in your community every single week, report back to any private donors you might be working with, and also for the market and partners to speak to each other around redemption. For example, if you're a market and you feel like things are slower in your community, you can just quickly come in here and see if coupons are being distributed, and then reach out to the partner directly to come up with some strategies to get participants comfortably shopping at the farmers market.
Supports we offer. We understand that a lot of time and effort goes into delivering this program, and we are so appreciative for everything that you have done for the past 10 years to keep this program going strong and successful. We have some supports to offer you to help this work. In 2021, we have transportation grants available to community partners to support participants getting to the market. Now, these are typically just for community partners, but if your market has some ideas on how you could help out with this as well, please let us know and you're welcome to apply in June. In a typical year, we also offer fruit and veg vouchers to community partners to purchase fruits and veggies at the farmers market for in-person skill building activities. Our website is a great resource, specifically the partner portal. It's available 24/7, just like all websites. Just go to bcfarmersmarket.org, hover over the coupon program in the top bar menu, and click on Partner Portal. Please note that this part of the website may be getting a remodeling this year to look more like the general Farmers Market membership tools and resources page. So if you land here and it does look different, don't worry, you can just search for what you're looking for and it will take you there. Materials and resources are available there for you to read, download, print, and answer any questions you may have if we aren't available. But of course, please do not hesitate to reach out to us if you need help. We have 7 wonderful regional coordinators this year. They are your first best on-the-ground contact for any coupon-related questions. And you can also reach out to Peter or Tahlia directly by sending us an email or giving us a call. You may be sent to a voicemail, as we aren't always in the office right now, but don't worry, we do have someone checking it and passing along these messages. This year, we also have a new membership portal available to participating markets and partners who are enrolled in the program. To locate the Member 365 portal, head to the Coupon Program Partner portal, navigate your way to Program Materials, head down to Member 365 Login. This will take you to another tab where you can enter your credentials and hit Login. If you forget your password, either click on Forgot Password or reach out to us. In here, you will see which program you're enrolled in. There is a little welcome email and some useful resources at the top. If you have a change of contact information, click on My Profile. This will automatically update any mailing lists we have within Member 365, which is great. You can also update your organization information, your password, and your profile. Up the top again, the directory will also be very useful, as you can scroll through and see all of the partners and markets that are operating the program this year. If you need to reach out to your market, or if you need to reach out to your partner, or someone else. We have an FMNCP listserv that you can use. This is a Google group containing all of the markets and partners' contact information who are in the program in 2021. You can use this to send general questions or suggest ideas, or anything else that you might think be useful for this group to know from you. Just open up an email, enter fmncp21@googlegroups.com, and ask your question or make your suggestion to the group. And of course, we do also send out a newsletter to you every 2 weeks. This is called Nourish and contains all important information like grants, resources, conference calls, and everything else relating to program operations. So please be sure to check over these when you get them. If you don't seem to be receiving them, please check your spam, as they can sometimes get filtered there, or send an email to nutrition@bcfarmersmarket.org so we can make sure that you're on the mailing list. You can also find past issues of the newsletter on the partner portal. We hope that this video has helped explain the program to you. And again, please reach out to us should you have any questions. Thank you so much for your role in building healthier communities across British Columbia.